I've been playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint a lot recently, and I gotta say, I'm really liking this game. It's been one of those games where I played on and off over the years since it came out, but I really dove back in sometime after the update that allowed you to play without the weird leveling stuff. It took Ghost Recon a step in the direction I wished it was at the start, and I love it. So I'm just gonna gush about this game for a little bit, alright? Alright, cool. First thing I want to start off with is the gameplay. With the setting to make the game more of a tactical shooter than an RPG is what brought me back. I don't have to worry about weapon levels or player levels. I just have to worry about things like, is that guy wearing a helmet? No? Okay, headshot it is. This allows me to have fun in a tactical shooter sandbox without the stress or learning curves that come with other tactical shooters like Arma, Squad, or Tarkov, which, by the way, I love all these games, but sometimes I don't want to play a game that requires a mic or needs precision teamwork or map knowledge. Sometimes I just want to go load up and go wild. For example, since Breakpoint is an open world, I can go anywhere and just clear out POIs. If I want to do missions, I have several campaigns I can engage with. I can also look for new weapons and cosmetics. I can also play alone or with an AI squad to back me up. Hell, I can even do all of this with the homies. I can even play the game stealthily, like the game's title implies, or I can go loud and see if I can fight off whoever it is I came across. To give you an idea of what I mean, take this scenario for example. I'm trying to get a blueprint from this tower, but it's guarded by a giant robot thing. Here's how things went when I got spotted. But then I decided to try it again, but quietly. I snuck around, evaded the patrol, got what I came for, and got out. I didn't even have to fire the gun. It's moments like this that make Breakpoint so much fun for me. Completing these little objectives the way you saw them playing out is really cool, and sometimes make for really intense moments, like being so close to that robot tank thing and almost being run over. As far as the actual gameplay itself goes, it's pretty fluid once you get used to it. The gunplay is something you need to adjust for, and not every weapon will be 100% accurate. The movement itself isn't something I'd say is amazing, but if you take enough damage, your injuries will make it difficult for you to move around, and that can be fatal in a gunfight. Finally, the stealth is actually really good. You can sneak around enemies to either gain an advantage on them or evade them completely. You'll also have helicopters and drones flying around that can alert enemies to your presence, so taking cover in buildings or going prone and covering yourself in dirt or whatever you're lying in for extra camouflage helps to avoid these scenarios. While the gameplay is not as simple as running and gunning, the learning curve isn't nearly as bad as other tactical shooters, so someone wanting a tactical experience without the pressure of learning how everything works right off the bat can find an enjoyable experience here. And hell, who knows? I'd see this as a great gateway into the genre as a whole. It's how I started playing these types of games way back in the day with Ghost Recon Island Thunder, maybe even earlier than that with Rainbow Six Siege Rogue Spear. Did I mention I'm old? In any case, it's not a crazy game to get into when you're wanting a tactical experience without the stress of modern tactical shooters. It's even a game I like to play whenever I'm hanging out in Discord with the homies, since each session doesn't have to be a serious romp through the map. Sometimes I can chill, explore the map, and see what happens. Next, I want to talk about the visuals, because this game is absolutely gorgeous, especially when you're able to crank those graphics up to ultra. Sometimes the weather and location makes for really cool or dramatic visuals. The game even comes packaged with a photo mode, so you can take screenshots of moments or scenery that catches your eye. I'm so glad games have started adopting the photo mode, since games are becoming more and more gorgeous with each iteration. It's just one of those nice little things to have. There were times where I just wanted to find a cool spot to take some screenshots at. The more I play this game, the more I'm probably gonna end up taking more pics. If I was a strictly Ghost Recon content creator, I'm sure I'd be finding some easy thumbnails for sure. Hell, I think I might have even done that with this thumbnail. Okay, so here's the thing. In the year of our Lord 2024, if a game releases, it's going to be modded. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is definitely a game that has many mods, and while I haven't used any myself just quite yet, even I've seen some mods on other creators' channels. A lot of the time it's mostly replacing the aesthetic of cosmetic items like backpacks, masks, basically skins. YouTuber Deef recently put out a video showcasing some of that stuff. He also makes some quality content in general, so If you want to see more of that kind of thing, as well as a guide on how to mod the game yourself, I'll put his video in an info card. One of the things I might try out is the first person mod, just to take me back to those olden days when Ghost Recon was an FPS and you also didn't have a weapon model to view your gun for whatever reason. But hey, the point is this: there are so many ways to play this game right now with mods, so if you own the game and you haven't tried it out already, it might be worth looking into. Here's the thing: this game is the last game to be released under the Ghost Recon franchise. Breakpoint was released in 2019, so we're about due for a new title soon. That Ghost Recon Battle Royale got cancelled, which I wasn't too keen on anyway, but there have been rumblings about a next proper entry into the series. According to a Game Rant article, some rumors have come out detailing what the next iteration of the series might look like. Things like a return to first person and a more tactical experience are the details that jump out at me. But again, these are just rumors, nothing is confirmed as of yet. There's even talk that it's slated for a 2025-26 release window, so hopefully we'll get more details about that soon. While the game isn't perfect for a few different reasons, most of my grievances kind of revolve around cutscene and audio mixing, stuff like that, I do enjoy the game immensely. The gorgeous visuals, the fun and sometimes random gameplay loop, and the tactical experience without the pressure of trying to learn every aspect of a hardcore title combine nicely into something that I both enjoy and recommend. Plus, you can play it either 100% focused or casually while chatting with friends. I feel like Ghost Recon Breakpoint is a fantastic game that can be a good gateway into the tactical shooter genre. If you're this late to the party, I suggest waiting for a sale, as the game gets a pretty generous discount when it does. And that's about all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Have you been playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint? Let me know how you like to play in the comments down below. Alright, it's about time for me to get out of here, so stay hydrated. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.